Yes, to me. Thank you for coming to the podcast finally.
My pleasure.
It's interesting when I get to talk to, I don't know how I can say, people who are popular on Instagram. Like you, people who are producing content.
Okay.
But I picked some interesting your content because one, it's like you said, body positivity. So I want you to first tell me about body positivity in your perspective, so I can get to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Body positivity one is accepting your body. After accepting your body, working on your body, and loving your body more. That's body positivity. To me.
Don't we all like have different body types and shapes? Like how, when you say working on your body, what do you mean? Like, am I supposed to be like in some special design to look appealing to people? Is there like a body type, like a signature body type?
No. If we say working on your body, that's now it goes personal. What do you want to work on your body? Like we have different flaws, I could say. You could be like me, my body goals, it's this shape. Personally, me, I love watching my weight. Because if you watch your weight, like you're maintaining your youthfulness and beauty. And me and my movement, we're all about youthfulness and beauty. So if I'm like working on your body, I'm like work on your body to be healthy. Yeah, because working on your body is literally the beginning of everything. When you work on your body, you love yourself more.
Yeah.
Even the people around you, everything you touch is different.
Would you get like the energy with like, is it like general workout of the whole body to like get your mental health straight, or because there's like a certain standard of how, like now, like say you females, like how you're supposed to look?
Yeah.
Does everyone have to look that type of way for
No.
them to feel comfortable in their body?
Most of them. Okay. To me, I'll refer it to me and the other girls I've met.
Yeah.
Since this is like, okay, my brand started on a personal basis.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
person.
Tell me about the brand as well.
Yeah. Body on Snatched actually started because of, the issues I was going through. I was having, body dysmorphia and all. Because, of course, in our society, all you ever see is women who are curvy.
Yeah.
And, you grow up, you're, young, your body is young. No one tells you your body is going to grow. So when you grow, like all these changes come to you and you don't know what to do. And you're like, okay, let me hit gym, or let me do this, or let me do that. Yeah. And, okay, when you start working on your body, like you find yourself. You find the size or shape you want to be at. Yeah.
So you talked about what was that? What were you dealing with?
I was dealing with body dysmorphia. Like
What's body dysmorphia?
I would look like it's a feeling of being insecure.
Yeah.
Like when you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my goodness, why is my stomach big? It should
What
be.
did I have like 6 packs?
Yeah. Not 6 packs in particular, but you're like, oh my goodness. Every time you wear an outfit, you're self-aware of your stomach. Have you seen some girls, wear an outfit and they touch themselves, they're, uncomfortable in public, because that's body dysmorphia. Like, you think your features will be noticed. So you keep on touching yourself. You're not really confident in your body.
One of my best rappers, Kendrick, talks about stretch marks. Like, what's the line? Show me something. Like, I want to see a body with stretch marks on it, yeah? But because of the Internet of Things or there's, I don't know, there's a lot. There's how porn stars look and how they have been crafted, how celebrities look, how people in the fashion world look, how people we have idolized since childhood look, and everyone is like chasing that. Yet it comes, first of all, at a very high cost to both to start and to maintain. But don't you think we all are supposed to like embrace our natural selves without without feeling like you're supposed to achieve some type of shape. Not like body on Snatched, like there's your waist train.
Yeah.
I see your posts keeping up with like how fit you are.
Mm.
Do I have to have my stomach inside for me to feel like I'm a beautiful person? I don't know, for the ladies, I don't know if that's how it is. Of course, for men, I also don't know if I feel like I want to be like a man.
Anyway, what I would say there,
Yeah.
we're all not supposed to have the same body type or shapes or sizes. Beauty comes in all sizes. But here, we solve problems. Body Unsnatched, we solve problems.
Yeah.
That's why we have solution wear. If you're not comfortable in your body,
It's
then
called solution wear.
yeah. If you're not comfortable with your body, or maybe you want to change certain things about your body, we give you a chance.
How do waist trainers really train the waist?
How do waist
Do
trainers?
they like compress your body? Do you have to have like a biological understanding of how the body works and how now you start to squeeze it back inside?
Okay. Mentally, with the stomach area,
Yeah.
whenever your stomach is really, big, I would use fat, or with excessive skin. With excessive skin, so the waist trainer tightens that excessive skin while compressing the fats. And also the waist trainer helps you to like diet. Whenever you're wearing your waist trainer, yes, you eat, but you just have enough, not overeating. You have to understand some people have eating disorders. They do not know when to stop.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So literally, Body Unsnatched is here to like solve issues like, oh my goodness, I love my body, but I do not like my stomach. Yeah.
Waist trainers, are they gender based?
They're not. Actually,
Do you have male waist trainer?
no, I don't have male waist trainers. But then if a male client comes to me, I offer them a pre-order session. They tell me what they would like.
So how do you understand that I need to train my waist for this specific period of time to keep the trainer on? Does it have effects
Yeah, it has positive effects.
and negative effects?
Maybe like one or two.
Like which ones? You do not have any?
Everything.
Even just
Okay, it's addictive. When you start, I think there is no stopping. When you start and you love it and you see change, you're like, oh my goodness, let's go.
I have a friend of mine who gave birth and lost their body shape
Yeah.
completely.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like if they had to like put artificial ways of like putting themselves back in shape, that would affect them in some way. Like if I've been eating a lot of food and now I have to gag my food with a trainer, doesn't that affect like my digestion? Do you have to like Body Unsnatched? What's the background knowledge of understanding that, you know what, these trainers are the best fit for our clients?
Okay. One, we really did our research and I tested the product on me and plus my teammates. Okay, my family members, if I'm to say. Yeah. So it was an experiment or an experience that I went through myself. Like I know what it means to waist train and I'm okay and I'm here, I'm alive. I have the results. Like actually, I'm selling the dream that I've lived.
What are the actual results? Do you have like Kim Kardashian? Have you seen Kim Kardashian? She's shaped so much in a way that is very unachievable. But then there's a lot of Instagram models that really have that. Isn't it so much sacrifice to live to attain that type of look?
If you're that person, then it's not too much. Nothing is ever too much when you want something. And actually, waist trainers, I would love to change your mind about it. When you waist train, actually, if you've been struggling with a big stomach and you get to use my waist trainer, you'll feel a certain way. You'll not feel the same again. It's a look good, feel good. Like it just mental. Like you start feeling yourself.
Do I have to like go to the gym as well?
If you want, now that people...
But I can just get results just...
Yeah.
Training.
Yeah, just training your waist. You wear 8 hours every day. Drink water. Eat clean. If I say eat clean, eat local food. Cut on your sugars if you must.
Eat clean means eating local food?
Yeah.
I could be eating local food that is just full of carbohydrates and less on things like protein and
still.
When I'm just eating monde and whatnot.
I feel like in Africa, really, we don't have to be on strict diet because our food is really organic and whatever you need that, proteins, you need carbs for your body to run. Because I tried waist training with actual dieting when I was like, off carbs.
What are carbs?
Carbs, it's like rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, so, but then, no.
Carbohydrates?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, waist training just teaches you discipline. Like
how long have you been waist training? You was
2 years.
2 years waist training.
Mm-hmm.
And every single day for 2 years. 8 hours a day. Is it 8 hours?
8 hours every day.
8 hours every day. So
for effective
hours,
results.
4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours during the day, then do you have to sleep without trainer on?
No, I actually do not advise my clients to sleep in the waist trainers. I want their bodies to rest during night. Yeah.
Interesting. Now, before we started recording, as I was talking about your mode of content creation.
Okay.
And how you explain it into body positivity. Tell me what this means to you, content like you produce. I am a big fan, personally, of course. I keep on your IG. I was showing it to my good friend Benja before you were coming in. That yeah, tell me about you, and is this you just being fancy and enjoying life, getting your mental health clean, or this is also still promoting that body? See, I have the results.
I think that's me living my life and also showing people
the results
are real. Chintu chana madala. No long talk. The results, you'll get them.
What is the before? How are you looking?
Actually, it's on my page. It's pinned. It's the first thing you land on when you come on my page. It's pinned up.
Oh. And these are just waist trainer results.
Yeah. But then,
no gym.
Disclaimer: I used to walk. I used to take evening walks because body strength, mental health, just to clear my mind. Yeah.
Clear your mind.
Yeah.
Talk about your mental health. Like now, what drives you from the person? Why are you being fat shamed by your friends? Because you see, I see you're an Instagram freak. You like posting everything. So, of course, how you appear must matter.
Okay.
So, was it out of trauma of your friends saying that, hey, maybe your stomach, or are you feeling jealous of the bodies you see online? And you felt like, I need to present myself in this same body types?
No, not really. And by then I wasn't actually, a content guru before. I didn't, reach the stage of, posting. Actually, I could never post my body in a bikini. So me posting myself in a bikini was like a huge step for me. Yeah.
Right.
So before I started, it was like, oh my goodness. I used to work out in gym all the time. And the issue was I wanted my belly fat gone. But then every time I would hit gym, I would lose the whole entire body weight for the first month, and then I go back to square one. I don't like myself skinny, and I don't like myself
with stomach fat.
Belly fat. So like I told you, body growth or body change is really scary for us girls.
Yeah.
Even how you perform in the bedroom.
That is a topic we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me personally, I couldn't even undress myself in front of, let me say, my boyfriend.
With lights on, right?
Yeah, with lights on. And that was a very big issue. Like, why are you hiding? You get what I mean? It was a problem. So I was like, we need a solution. I can't live in misery. I can't live in, hating my body. Or, every time. And when you have, like, let me say, belly fat, usually go for, style that covers up the belly. Or even when you wear something revealing, you're very self-cautious. You're not confident. Yeah.
So what informs, how do you get to the level of I can't post to posting?
Okay.
To posting this. To being this confident.
Okay. Of course, I worked through my 2 years of voice training. I've always wanted, me personally, since high school or since secondary, I was really like a very active girl or teenager. I would dance on stage. I was really, about that life of being, so active, being so social. Then, growing up like 20, 21, I have this belly fat. My body is all new. And, it creeps on you. You do not know. And you wake up and you're like,
do you be just lazy with your life? Too comfortable?
Or maybe it could be your eating habits. They can lead you there. Yeah. Maybe you could be enjoying ice cream a lot. Maybe cookies. Me, I was a cookie addict.
I have cookies. Should I give you some?
No.
You don't have cookies anymore.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. So those small habits, eating at night, beyond 8 or past 10, and you sleep.
Yeah. But you see, a big chunk of that comes from, I don't know how you grew up. But I grew up in a family setting where we had to wait for the parents to come back home to eat and sleep. So even if you are caught up by sleep, I still had to wait for my dad to come up, whether it's 10 or 11. He had to first get back home, and then they serve us supper.
Yeah.
And we sleep. And we did this for the longest time, until I think I left home when I was 16. That age, but I was still young. Anyway, for me, I left young. But I ate food and slept in like 30 minutes because I would eat food deep in the night and slept for that long. And no one cared to show that, not even in school, not the church, not my aunties cared to know that, that is such a bad eating habit, that it might cause harm to, let's say, to them. If it's a woman, they're going to have bad belly fat, and it will torture them mentally. They will not feel like they should take Instagram pictures to show the world, things like that.
Yeah.
So how come we do not know? So how come we are not affected when we're young? How is it that we have to first get out of that stage and then start watching what we eat?
Of course, when you're young, things are really different. When I was young, I was different. Then growing up, it's like a whole new person, whole new friends.
How are there like role models that have designed your mind into how you want to appear? Like, this is what's the definition of beauty to you? Like, what's the definition of a beautiful woman?
Beautiful woman, to me, my definition.
You forget like inner beauty. I just want beautiful, like how you get like striking beauty. Like if I look at her, she's beautiful.
One will go with character. Of course, it's still something you would see outside someone who is very confident in their skin. Even if you come in a room of a room full of people, you still lift your head up, face the world. That's a very beautiful woman to me. A woman who is in control of her body is very beautiful.
What do you mean in control of her body?
In control of her body, let me say, if I say in control of your body, that's the only thing we can control, literally. You can't control life, but at least you can control your body. Let me say, work out, go to gym, your feet. Yeah. I think I grew up as a fit person. I used to play soccer. I used to play, games that I used to climb trees. Now you wake up at 21, your body has changed. You have belly fat. Of course, that's a really big change. It's not even looking at someone, on Instagram to be like, oh, I want this body. Though even that is there. Like, the Instagram standards are crazy. All you ever see is
this.
Like a small
The only time, see, like you've decided to post when you're at your perfect. But yeah, you're not even showing us the waist training. You're showing us Snatched. Which, by the way, does not look as big in person when you stand up. So it's tricky. I don't know if it's like... Was this trainer also just lifting up the ass?
Yeah, that's what it does. It enhances.
So here you're not just marketing this side. To the customers, you're also showing them that it enhances the bang without doing plastic surgery. So the more you do this, the more you get better nyash.
Yeah.
How do you now shape it to, like, instead of... Because you know how you look at a woman who just has a big curvy now and then, but it's not really shaped properly. I don't know, because we all have like different tastes and preferences. How do you now mold it to what you want?
Okay, one, you buy the triple threat waist trainer. When you buy it, definitely, instantly, when you wear it, you receive a round butt. As you can see, my butt there is
round. A triple threat waist trainer right now?
No.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, there is. There is.
You want to stand up on time? Let's see.
Are you going to make me stand? No, but no, off camera, you're going to see the difference. But then, that triple threat enhances your natural curves.
What's easier? To go to do squats for this, or to put on... All I need to do is to just put this on the whole day.
Yeah, consistently.
Start working.
Yeah,
consistently.
Yeah, it holds your glutes out. Yeah.
Isn't it uncomfortable?
No, very light.
Something holding you down the whole day?
Yeah, and it feels sexy, amazing. Every time I wear that triple threat, I'm a totally different person. Even the way I walk. Let me tell you, this is just not a product. It even changes how you feel. Outfits change how women feel. Yeah. Like this outfit, right now I'm a bit cash.
I was reading a Jen Square quote today on the internet.
Yeah.
Which said that a suit is to women what lingerie is to men. Like how men see women putting on lingerie is how women feel when they see men putting on suits. Do you like men putting on suits?
Yeah. I find them attractive.
So you don't find me attractive because I'm not in a suit?
No, I still find you attractive, but then a man in a suit, I'm like, rail me daddy.
Guys still don't put on suits, but okay. So this also... This is interesting that it also does what? The trainer is just not the waist. It's like the whole body. So you carry around a gym. Does it also work on the boobs?
Yeah. It makes the boobs bigger. It works as a underbust shape as well.
So you're creating, after God created us, you've decided to reshape what God created.
Were created in God's image.
So you said you should talk about God. That is such a very interesting line.
Yeah, we're created in God's image, and personally, I believe people were created to create as well. We are here to create, by the way. So that is like adding spice to God's creation already. Like you have your natural curves, let's just enhance them for you.
What happens to if I was flat? And I want curves. If I'm a woman who I'm flat, my boobs are also very small, but then I want bigger. Does this help?
Yeah, still. It lifts.
It?
Yeah, there is some friend of mine who is a bit, skinnier. She tried it on and she was totally feeling different. It gives you this hold where you feel your body is whole now. When normally your body is just sagging. Again, yeah. And actually, in the 80s, do you know women used to tie their stomachs?
No, but they also just used to let their boobs out. And when it's time for them to sag, it will be that stage. Like, you know what? You accept that. Kuze. I don't know. Is it that boobs sagging? Is it an age thing?
No.
Is it because a lot of guys are sucking on them?
Wow.
I do not know. What brings about that? Is it age? Is it bad feeding? Is it bad not caring for your body?
Not really.
Yeah.
Boobs sagging. Boobs are supposed to sag.
Okay.
Just because, here...
So, but now if you have something like this, it means you're stopping them from sagging. You're fighting so much that the boobs don't sag.
That's an undergarment. So it will help you hold them together, make you feel confident, like your body is compressed and held, you're given support. So that one helps with support. Supporting your glutes, supporting your hips, supporting your waist, while, giving you a sanctuated body. But then people having saggy boobs, actually it's very normal. And in Africa, all the people I've met think that saggy boobs are for people abazalako or like ngebe badongamba or people sucking on. No, boobs come in different shapes and sizes.
Ate this katami. Sika baby abazadeko.
Kaliwa.
Because me once I'm in a group of my boys and we are seeing women pass through. Once you see a woman with a katami, they'll be like, that one has a child.
Not really.
Some it's just carelessness.
Some it's just, lifestyle, eating habits like I told you. Yeah, maybe they're not cautious on what they eat. Maybe they're having way too much sugars. Or maybe they're alcoholics.
Are you like a nutritionist? How do you understand all these things as you asked me? That also bring you into now the business of shaping.
Okay. I've always been passionate about, what I eat, how my body looks, like I said, from a very young age. And also the family I come from, they're very youthful and cautious of what they eat. And also plus research. There's a lot of information out there. I would make my research for myself. And then when it happened that I started a business, I started doing more research. Like, what can I leave? What can I take? Yeah.
Tell me about your lifestyle in general.
My lifestyle.
How do you afford your lifestyle? I see you always... Or do you just decide to post only expensive things on the internet?
Funny.
You just decide to post the expensive things? Oh, just tell me about your general lifestyle. Looks fancy.
It looks fancy.
Looks cute.
Of course, as a content creator, some things will be exaggerated because I have taste. But I would love to say... Are
you only creating content, by the way, for your business?
No.
What other content are you creating? What are you creating?
Personal.
Or like a production house that we work with different content creators and we're looking to partner with this business.
Okay. Personally, me, it's just like a hobby. So I don't mind creating any content. It could be for my brand, but mainly I would love it to be for my brand. But also I would love to grow into, creating content for other things. Since it's something I love, I'll take it on as a career, I think. Yeah.
What's like when you say other things? What ideas do you have?
Ideas. Let me say, since I'm a marketeer, I would love to turn my digital marketing career into content creation. Like not just saying, shop this. I should use it. The audience should feel it. Like I should relate with the audience on a personal level. Be like, she uses it like this or like that. That's why I even create content for my brand. Like I wear the things I bring on the market. so that the products are relatable to the public.
Do you ever feel like in the cost of creating, you are giving away too much of yourself to the world?
No.
Yeah?
No.
It doesn't come back to you in your mind. Do you ever sit down, like, let's say you're promoting this body on Snatched? I'll go back to this video because one, I love Nyash. It looks good. So, but do you ever go back to it and be like, oh, I'm going to get like some sort of judgment in the world? Or, but you said you come from like a youthful family, so they clearly understand that you're creating content.
Okay, to me, of course, it's very hard, but then I'm at the point in my life where people's opinions of me do not matter.
Yeah.
It's God knows my heart. I know my heart. I know what I'm capable of. So I just block outside the outside noise. I don't really like those opinions. Really don't matter, and I know myself, and no one knows me. So every time like that video, to me, it's me promoting the product, business. Clearly,
I'll be a fool if I didn't buy.
Exactly. So if you come and you see the other picture, then the other party needs healing. But that's just digital marketing, and we're in the new era where everything is about to be digital. It's already digital.
Have you heard of NFTs?
Yeah.
Do you want to trade your content as NFTs?
Yeah, I mean,
Have you started?
not yet, but I would love to.
So you're still explaining to me your lifestyle. And also, like, where was your mind space from working out? Now, like, you've been training the West for 2 years. Like, how was that like, to like develop the habit of let me do it. Like, even on days where it gets inconveniencing, like, yeah, you just kept doing it for 2 years. Those are like 24 straight months.
Okay. One, goals. I had my personal goals that I had to reach.
Have you achieved them? Are they like body goals?
Yeah, I've achieved them. And
So your body is where you want it.
yeah.
Do you still train?
Once in a while. And of course, while you're wearing the waist trainer, it enhances just everything. The outfits look better. So it was very easy. Plus, like I told you, I had goals. So having goals kept me motivated and focused. I knew I needed this not only for me, but for the world, for all the ladies. Yeah.
So, but what was your mind like? Were you in like a bad state for you to like get that energy to?
Was I in a bad state? Not really.
Mentally.
Actually,
mental health.
my mental health was okay. Then I was,
Have you struggled with mental health issues?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mental health is Chintu Chadala, actually.
What have you struggled with? When I ask you what you understand by mental health, mental health illness in your own experience, what would you answer in your own experience? What have you had to deal with?
Of course, mental health, to me, it's like, not finding joy or peace or having peace of mind. Yeah. Or having to worry.
Can you deal without worrying? Because there's so much the mind has to work with, so many things.
Actually, in the Bible, they say there is no glory in worrying. If you're very spiritual, you're not supposed to worry. It's a sin. Yeah, so of course it's not easy. Like, we are human. You find yourself worrying, but then you're supposed to stop it. You're supposed to control your mind or change your mind. Yeah.
Are you a spiritual person?
Yeah, very much.
What is spirituality in your case?
In my case, spirituality is like knowing God on a personal level or having a personal relationship with God, where you get convicted, ask for repentance, forgive, to be forgiven, like not taking things so serious. just knowing that, this body will make mistakes, but it's the intention.
Your body makes mistakes?
Yeah.
Like which one?
Okay. In sexual.
What sexual mistakes would you make? Are you saying fornication?
Yeah. Maybe let's start there. Fornication. Yeah.
When you look at fornication and how it's really brought about, do you think it's important that people wait to have sexual intercourse until they're married?
From
an experience point of view, like, why would I have sex with someone for the first time when we are married, when we are vowing for lifetime?
Okay. I think sex is very chaotic, by the way. I don't know if society is ready for this conversation.
Yeah.
But having sex, actually, I now understand why they used to tell us not to have sex before marriage. 1, it's very addictive. 2, it will cause you trouble.
What do you mean it's very addictive?
Like when you start.
When you started, you didn't stop.
I know when you start, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop.
What do you mean it's hard to stop? Like when you start having sex, you don't stop?
No, now let me ask you. Or when
was your body demanding before you started?
Not really. Not really.
Then how did you start?
When I started, of course, there are pressures of the world that make you start. And when you open that
door... What
door...
made you start? What pressures of the world?
Okay, I wanted
Give me your experience.
Curiosity. I wanted to know how it felt, and I felt like I was adult enough to handle the sex, and I really didn't even enjoy my first
time experience.
Yeah. I feel like if I could take back time, I would have waited.
For marriage?
I think for marriage.
So you are still telling me about the evils of what? Of sex. Why they were telling us it's addictive, but I do not really agree with that.
No, like when you've had sex before, let me say you're my boyfriend and we have sex for the first time and we break up and you meet another person, you'll have sex with them after. And also let me say you break up with them, you'll have sex with the next person because you've done it before. So it's a habit.
Do you believe in monogamy? That one person should be for one person for good?
Yes.
Have you cheated on your boyfriend before? Genuinely. Like you phone another person and you're like, yo, my boyfriend is good, everything is cool, but this guy I met, and you're like a body activist, what? So this guy probably had like 6 packs, their bodies well made up and straight. Don't you think we are lied to by the concept of monogamy? And that people really genuinely don't want to have one person?
Okay. Personally, I like monogamy, but then it's it's a scam. I would love to say it's a scam. It's like selling a fake dream, and actually it breaks relationships when people get to know that their partners are not only having them, which is very common, but then you've asked if I've ever cheated on my boyfriend. Not really.
Why?
Because if I love someone, I'm like drunk in love or stupid in love. Yeah. I'll wait for that one person.
That's like your experience with love.
Yeah.
You have not been gangster at all. You've always been a lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
And the people have disappointed you. You've always been the hero.
Of course, I'm not perfect. I could not maybe cheat, but then, I could have trust issues, or
What's the worst that has happened to you in a relationship?
I think finding out that my partner, I'm not the only one.
With them?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Of course, the first time it happened to me, I was young. It affected my confidence at a bit. Like, you'd be like, what am I giving this nigga? Oh.
Now, what were you giving this nigga?
My time, my energy.
And your sex?
Yeah, still energy. It goes under energy. So me finding out, it really like I'm like, banag.
Did you like start to develop trust issues with life because of that? Where you're like,
No.
you genuinely can't trust things and processes because you felt betrayed to that level. Someone you've given your whole does not value it in that regard.
No, I think it was just a learning experience for me. Yes, it hurt. And lessons hurt. That's what they don't tell us. But lessons hurt. They come in handy. So me experiencing that was like an eye-opener or an awakening. I was like, it's not me. It's not about me. It's him. And of course, it affected me in a way like I wanted to revenge. Like,
Did you revenge?
Yeah. I did revenge, and when I look back, I'm like,
was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
And was it worth it?
I guess at that time it was, but right now in my life, in that moment, it was worth it. But then it didn't heal me. The revenge didn't heal me.
What did you do to heal?
What did I do? To sit with my pain, to sit with myself, and now like I do things differently. Now, if a man cheated on me, my reaction would be different.
Why do you think a man would cheat on you? First of all, you put in the time, you're doing the body and snatch thing, the extra. Why do you think a man would cheat on you?
Because men are men. I hate that, but then, we are different. And, cheating, I don't know. Have you heard of something of someone can love you and they still hurt you? Maybe because they're at war with them. Yeah. But then they could love you.
Because that's the only way you can really tell if they loved you. If you can get to see that, if you can see the negative of it all, then the positive makes sense. Like, you can only understand it's love when you like let it go. Like, you love someone and you're willing not to be with them, but your emotions towards them. So you can only know that there was hate. You can only tell hate if you've experienced love.
Yeah.
So I also believe all good things come at the cost of course, some pain.
Of course.
You cannot experience heaven without going through hell.
Yeah, true.
But how you deal with certain things is how you like really get to survive.
Yeah.
So for you, how did you deal with that?
To me, actually, it made me realize it's not me. He didn't do it because it's me. Yeah. I told myself I'm enough. I have nothing to prove. It's him. He's the one at war with himself. Maybe he's looking for fulfillment. Some people, fuck more than one person to just feel, to boost their ego, or maybe to find a sense of, fulfillment.
Do you understand your sexual self?
Yeah. And I think then I didn't, that I kind of felt inadequate or not enough. So going through that experience.
What do you mean like not enough?
When you wake up and you find out that your partner is cheating, you'd ask yourself, am I bad in bed? Isn't my sex?
How do you tell bad or good in bed? Do you have an idea of?
I think bad or good in bed, it goes, do you understand my body? Do I understand your body? Or do you orgasm? I think if
everyone is supposed to orgasm, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people do not know.
Yeah.
Some people even experience orgasms without them understanding that they have.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to know?
Yeah. Of course.
There's also a study that shows that people experience orgasms through anal sex. And I feel like that's corruption in the mind.
Yeah. That's the world trying to sell some evil shit.
Is that evil shit? Are you a homophobe? A big one.
No. I'm not. No, like, I don't judge them. It's
But
not
you
my
still don't
place.
mind them. Do you like girls?
I like girls.
Have you kissed a girl?
Kissed, picked. I've picked a girl.
Kissed.
No, kiss, no. I've picked a girl. Girls are really attractive.
That's why kissing them shouldn't be a problem.
No, I never take it that far.
Do you feel like it's Western culture to do all these funny, funky things we hear, like in lyrics for the people we idolize, like the Kanye West, who the Lil Waynes, and we listen to the stuff they talk about?
Yeah.
Basically, that is how life is supposed to be lived.
No, I feel like they're just selling something that they want everyone to hump onto.
Isn't it the same thing you're doing with body movement?
But then I'm not telling women to fuck women. I'm just telling women to work on themselves.
To look pretty for the men?
No, to look good for themselves. Like confidence.
Is there a thing like women looking good for themselves?
100%.
What's the end goal in that?
The end goal is look good, feel good. It has something to do with you, with your happiness. Trust me, every time I dress up, I do not dress for the men. I dress for myself. When I step out looking
How do you
good.
understand clothes that will look good on you?
First, how I feel. First of all, how I feel about it, what it makes me feel. Because fashion is just, feeling. There is a cloth you see and you're excited. You're like, oh my God. Then when you try it on, you're like, damn. Or you'd see it and you actually try it on and you're like, no, I'm not feeling it. Yeah. Me, fashion or clothes or outfits, they have to do with how I feel about them or how they make me feel. Yeah. So, for example, if you wear our body on Snatched lounge wear, you'll feel comfort. You'll feel sexy.
This is what is called a loungewear, this whole set.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a brand. I'm actually wearing the brand right now. It's a brand and it's a set. So when you wear it, you feel comfortable. You feel sexy. Outfits should be about how they make you feel or how you feel about them.
Do they like put lines
on
you or like hold you so much? Have you seen someone's body when they get off like a bra and the color tones are different?
Yeah.
Don't they have that effect?
No, that's why we said comfortable. They're stretchy. The fabric is stretchy. Yeah. It's body friendly. Doesn't cause any allergies. It's pure cotton. Yeah. Premium quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about your God. Let's conclude with your God.
With my God is a living God. I see him everywhere. He's with me right now here. Yeah. He's inside me. Eh?
Is he with you when you're having sex?
Definitely.
Before marriage?
Yes. That's why there is grace.
Did you ever get to understand God, or you just bumped into the wave like the whole world? Because you're born and do you have like a turning point where you're like, you know what? I had to turn to God because I've gone through this.
Actually, it was a turning point high school. Yeah, where I turned to God, where I was, going to church, where I was fasting, where I was actually preaching.
You're a preacher?
Yeah.
Were you in the church choir as well?
No.
Okay.
But then I would just, contribute, pray for people in dormitories.
You used to pray for people?
Yeah. So that's when
Do you still pray for people?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. So that was the time that I experienced a relationship with God. Then after, of course, campus one. Then after campus, it was also another wave. You grow into God. Like, we are not perfect. but through him we become perfect. Like, we could be doing, shitty stuff, but when you turn to him, all that is erased, or you're just, even when you go back to the Bible, all the disciples or all the followers of God, they were all not perfect, but they were still with him. There is a TikTok that said Jesus used to ride with the hoes, with the thugs.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Like any other decent person would.
Yeah.
Because that's like timing. Anyway, the Bible story is really big. But we call it back here.
Right?
That's what type of legacy are you trying to leave behind?
A life-changing legacy, touching people's lives, showing people a strike of balance doesn't hurt.
Strike of balance of what? Like when you say changing people's lives, how do you intend to change our lives?
Changing people's lives.
Why would you feel the need of being another Jesus?
Because we are here to serve. That's our life purpose, actually. If you go into depth of why we are here, these other things actually don't matter. But we are here to touch people's lives. Like, me changing your life, it's not particularly me coming and changing your whole closet, but it's me being kind, me being generous, me being, telling you, oh, you look good today. You could be going through some shit and you feel happy that I've complimented you, or me sharing my food with you, or me sharing whatever I have with you. That's service. That's what I mean. Like, we're here to serve people, or giving people advice, telling people it will be okay. You're still serving people. Yeah, listening to people, telling them, you know what, tough times don't last, but tough people do. That's also serving people. Yeah.
Okay. To me, I think this has been good. I'm going to end from here.
Right.
Thank you. Unless there's something we are forgetting and you want to just pass it out.
Okay. If you're out there and you're not happy with your body and you want to make some changes, go on Instagram, follow Body on Snatched. TikTok, Twitter, will be there for you. We have all the solutions.
Do we expect more content?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about your content making process. I'd want to work with you on that.
Okay. I just, decide, like, we decide now we need some new content out, and we plan, we glam.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll share ideas of the podcast maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Kelly, thank you.
Toodles. It was nice.